Just say Reel 8 Suchow.
Reel 8 Suchow.
And then press the thing. Okay, let's go.
I was taking a bag, a diplomatic bag from Beijing down to Shanghai, and Dan went with me, and then we stayed on and went to see Suchow afterwards. And there we are in one of the canals in Suchow.
There was a lot of water in Suchow, wasn't there?
And many, many beautiful gardens.
That's a sort of open window, isn't it?
A moon-shaped window.
A moon gate.
Moon gate, yeah, where you could look through the window. Goldfish in the ponds.
You were pregnant, Mum?
Yes, I was. I was expecting Angus in about
2 months?
2 months'
2 months,
time,
yes,
that's right.
that's right. Well, look at the flowers.
That
That's
is enchanting.
typical.
Lovely.
One of the gardens.
Yes.
I don't know what that flower is, but it's very beautiful. And these beautiful vases where they grew little bamboo
Yes.
trees, small.
I think it's those very small ones. What are they
Bonsai.
called? Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Well done.
They obviously started in China, not Japan. That's a canal. You see there's water at the bottom.
Yes, yes. And people got round Suchow on the canals, didn't they? There weren't
Indeed,
many,
yes,
many
yes.
roads.
So it's like Venice.
A bit.
No, well,
But much more beautiful gardens. I mean, they
lovely,
really.
lovely bridges.
Yes. But the gardens were world famous, weren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. And all China knew that Suchow was the garden place.
Yes.
Is that me? That's me holding something in my hand.
And they used a lot of stone statuary, natural stone, some of it.
Is that one?
But to contrast, no,
Not one of
it's
ours,
a giant
no,
Chinese
no.
boy.
It's a Chinese boy.
But the stone was contrasted with the greenery and the trees and the things
The
like
holes that you went through, yes.
that. Wonderful blossom. The lovely
But if you
roofs.
notice
Lovely
that
roofs.
the roofs are upturned
Yes,
in
yes.
Peking, they're much flatter. Oh, that's a lovely bridge. Look at the reflection in
yes,
the
yes,
bridge.
it's a picture of a moon gate, isn't it, in
Yeah.
the water. These lovely bridges.
This
And
must,
it's bonsai, isn't it, again?
is this still, no, this is Shanghai perhaps, is it? It's a temple. We're in a temple. No? Oh, it's still
I think
Suchow.
it's still
Still
Suchow.
Suchow. The bird cages. It's lovely bird singing. Look at that bridge.
Isn't it lovely?
Suchow.
It was the most enchanting place. And very deservedly famous.
There's one other city like Suchow. I'm trying to remember what it is called.
Hangzhou.
What was a diplomatic bag, Dad? If you were doing a bag run, what
to
does that
carry
mean?
mail safely, it was confidential mail. You put it in a bag that was sealed and locked. And a courier went with it. So I went to carry the
But
bag.
why to Shanghai? Who was there?
Oh, because we had got an outpost there. We had a consul general there.
Living in the
In
ex...
the old, it became the
Consulate.
friendship shop eventually.
Yes, that's right.
It was locked to your hand, or
No, but you were with it all the time. You didn't let it out of your sight. And I took one down to Hong Kong once with a Queen's messenger who was so drunk that I had to watch him all the way and put him to bed almost. And
They used to have the bag locked there.
Yeah, and I had to go and accompany him because my office knew that he was going to be sacked. So I took the bag down with him and he went home and was fired.
I don't remember that building at all.
It's a pagoda, isn't it?
Well, if it is, it's a pretty ruined one. Yes, I think it is a pagoda,
It's a
darling.
pagoda,
Well done,
but
yes.
rather ruined.
Yes.
Look, the upturned leaves, you see
Yes,
the
yes.
eaves there.
Yeah.
This must be in the area of Jiangsu or fishing.
Oh, fishing. Oh, I love
now
that.
the way through the nets.
Blowing the... Yes, wonderful.
He's going to throw it again,
It
I
was so
think.
lovely. You won't see that anymore now, will you?
No.
I remember being absolutely fascinating. This was my first time in China.
And that was a
Like the
fish which was
refugees.
a drum. You knock it with a bit of wood
That's right.
to tell the time and to call people to services.
And people walk.
Buoy, May the 1st, you see.
The 1st of the 5th, is it?
1st and 5th, yes. 1st of May, Labour Day. Flags flying first. Oh gosh, dancing.
Dancing.
A lot of people's dancing.
Is this still in Suchow, do you suppose? Or do you think it's back in Shanghai?
Looks like Shanghai.
And these are minorities, aren't
And
they?
it's May the 1st, yes, that's why they've got the Wu-Yi.
And wrestling.
Games, wrestling, yes.
Chinese wrestling.
Couldn't have Highland Games. You've got to throw them down on the back. Yeah, that's how must success. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. And he's won.
Got all those eager faces.
There's another wrestling bout going on.
No, he's down twice.
Oh, that's Malmquist, the Swedish Chancellor.
Oh. Yes, we were fairly lowly in those days, weren't we?
This is in the square. You see Lenin and Stalin portrayed in the square. Tiananmen Square, dancing again in the square because of joy of Labour Day.
This isn't Tiananmen, darling. This is it? This isn't. Is this Peking?
It's back in Beijing. This is, yes. This is in front of Tiananmen. There's Liu Shaoqi. That was Mao went before. Joe and I. And this is the place in front of the Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Gate.
That's the May Day parade.
May Day parade.
And
yes.
Mao just went past the camera.
Yes.
National minorities too.
School children.
Clapping.
We might see Mao up on the
That's jolly dancing, isn't it? Well, it's peasant dancing, so you do it all the time.
I love their aprons.
Yes, I know. National minorities, you see, joining in with the rest of China.
And this is, did you see the Chinese
drums beating, acrobats, the lions coming in, dancing.
I wonder where we were filming from. Was it the diplomatic?
It must have been a bit of the stand where we were all together. Yes, but you've got a good film, right? That must have been May Day when 1965. That was the year of 100 fires, wasn't it, darling?
So it was a relatively good time.
It was calm time. Yes, it was all relaxed.
Just before Angus was born.
Liu Shaoqi I saw again.
Yes.
No, that's Peng Zhen, the mayor of Peking.
Was it? Oh dear, I thought it was Mao.
No, it's Peng Zhen.
The man with the shaved head.
Yeah, but he was caught up in the Cultural Revolution. Next March, in March '66, he was arrested and sent off to a camp somewhere. Big nose, that's an American.
Oh.
These big noses represent the stupid Americans. And the big hats are American hats.
Yes.
Very anti-American. You see the big nose again?
Yes,
that one,
yes.
You and me.
That's you.
You and me. Is that you, Dan? Dancing? Dancing with
I think not.
Angus inside. He's playing some sort of instrument there.
Kites.
Oh, kites, yes.
It wasn't the Spring Festival, was it?
No, Labour Day, I think so. Spring Festival was before that. Is that?
It's a play of some sort, I
Oh,
think.
dressed in military uniform, though. No, it's beginning.
Can you read?
No. Oh, is that?
Oh, that's the nurse. Yes, that lovely Irish girl.
That was the French one, the French councillor. acrobatic thing.
Incredible acrobats, weren't they?
Keeping your balance on
Yes,
all these chairs. Incredible, isn't it?
They are amazing athletes, the Chinese.
These plates, that's very difficult. How many plates? 5 plates or something? 6. 6 plates, all twiddling as 6. That's amazing, isn't it?
How do they do it?
Oh, just training.
Yes, that's 6.
And oh, look at doing that was it's an amazing feat. But you must train like nobody's business, years and years to
You
do
don't
that.
suppose the sticks are actually attached to them, to the...
No, they're not.
They really are genuine.
Yeah.
Right. And this is Peking opera, isn't it?
Well, that's why they do a lot of that in Peking opera. They're dancing, they're all made up for it.
It's nice that they had it, because on the whole, things like Peking opera were rather frowned on, weren't they, as being bourgeois.
Well, they were turned into the red detachment of women, and they made them into a patriotic, militarist kind of thing.
It seems to have stopped. Golly,